So I often talk about the sources of lead generation for different commercial agencies, and as far as I'm concerned, there's like three headings as far as lead generation is concerned as to where any agency can invest their money. Let's call it networking driven, outbound marketing and inbound marketing. So networking driven marketing is quite simple, and it's probably what I would call like old school marketing as far as commercial agency is concerned. Who do you know in your local market who might give you some business? And what can you do to develop a relationship with that person that means they're going to bring business to you? That might be host lunch, play golf, whatever people go skiing, there's all sorts of things that people do. Those corporate events are not done just for a laugh. There's a purpose behind it, which is developing relationships, and it's a fundamentally important part of lead generation, but probably the hardest one to measure and the least consistent and absolutely the least scalable, because often it's just driven on one person's personality matching with someone else's personality and making sure that there's synergy in the ability to do business. So then you've got outbound marketing, and that's ultimately what can you do from your office that's going to leave your office physically outwards to create you more business. So typical one in land and commercial agency is sending letters, direct mail. So you get your landing site account, your Nimbus account, whatever it is, see a parcel of land, find an owner, write them a letter, cross your fingers. Then sometimes you'll get a call back and sometimes you won't. Obviously that owner will receive one of 500 letters like all property owners do these days, but it's a format, and there's plenty of other outbound marketing methods that you can do. And then you have inbound marketing. So what can you do that creates awareness of your business for people to then contact you? So you're not making that first touch point with the client. They're coming to you first. What we've found is that has a really significant impact on the motivation of the client. Obviously, when you do direct mail or sometimes with networking, it's, I know you own a building, let me know if you need our services, thanks very much. Whereas with inbound marketing, it's creating an environment where those people find you first. So you've not actively tried to capture that person with that building. You've just created an environment for them to understand that you're in the market and that you're an expert in your field, and they contact you first. And we will always take that lead over any other lead because it's come from a higher motivation. We've not specifically targeted that person. Actually, what they've done is they've found us first. So yeah, networking, outbound marketing and inbound marketing is where I would be advising any commercial agency to be investing their lead generation budget.